You know what this means? Yep, it's time for a new mystery box challenge. This entire thing is put together by Courtney over on Creative on the Cheap, and it is so much fun. I got my box sent to me by Valerie, or AKA Auntie Cuckoo. This is an anything go box, so anything could be in here from her stash, from Walmart, Dollar Tree, it doesn't matter. Whatever she puts in here, I get to craft with, as well as pulling things from my own stash. There will be 2 challenge items and the 2 twists this time. One, I have to create one project with no glue whatsoever, and another one using a bag of some sort. It's definitely going to be a challenge. If you want to know who I sent my box to, I sent it to Whitney over at Whiskey and Whit, and I can't wait to see what she thinks of all the items I sent to her. She's in a brand new house, and she's going to have so many fun DIYs coming as she is sharing them along with her new house. So you want to make sure you go and check her out as well. Let's crack open the box. Okay, can we just start off with how cute she packages this? Just so you know, if you ever have seen the inside of one of the boxes I sent, they're never cute. Card on top, printed and cursive. I can barely write my own name. Hey Jennifer, I hope you are keeping cool in the summer heat. If you didn't know, she's also from Texas, so it's just a little bit hot here. These are a few goodies from my stash. I'm sure you will work your magic on them. Can't wait to see what you come up with. Hugs, Val. Oh, I can't wait to see what she sent. We have 2 challenge items right here. Let's bust into them. What kind of gift unwrapper are you? Do you just tear it open, or do you like to be surprised? I honestly wait to the very last minute before I look inside. Tell me, what do you do? I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it, but this is cute. I love the plaid. Oh my goodness. Can I just fill it up with toiletries? I have a trip coming up. I would use it, and it matches my luggage. Let's just face it, this is really just one of the cutest bags ever, and you can do so many different things with it. I love plaid for fall. Well, honestly, I love plaid any time of year, but the only thing is this bag is a little bit flimsy. The zipper is really good. So to tighten everything up, first, all you need to do is measure the bottom, because we are going to give this bag a little bit of structure. So I got a piece of cardboard, I cut it so it would fit the width of the bag and just a little bit longer. And then to protect it, so if I do use it for toiletries and things like that, so I can wipe it off, I just placed down some packing tape on both sides, and then I just trimmed around the edges. Then this baby is ready to load, and you are all set to go. Now, if you're feeling just a little bit extra, like I do most of the time, then you can do a little decal, add some stickers or something. I created this decal with my Cricut. I thought the gold was the perfect accent color. Place that on there, and now I am ready for my trip. I am so excited to have this cute little plaid bag. Also, if you don't want to use it for toiletries, it makes a great little bag to add like in undergarments and things like that too, like a little packing cube. Oh, how adorable. Let's see what's behind this door. Ay, ay, ay. These always make me so nervous. I sent Val some things a few months ago. Hopefully she was pretty happy with everything and I'm not getting any sort of payback. Just saying, you never know. Okay. It's a Mother's Day. It says wife, mother, coffee lover. And it's just a little picture frame, coffee cup kind of thing. I can do something with that. I got some plants. I wanted to start off by giving this a quick coat with this chalk paint that you can pick up at Dollar Tree. But you guys, I gave it 2 coats. I went to add a decal on it and the paint just peeled. I wanted to show you that sometimes things just don't go the way you want it and you got to start all over. So I just scraped off that decal, sanded off some of that paint, ended up with a little bit of texture, but I went in with some good Waverly chalk paint and ink, and it was the saving grace. So of course I wanted to do a chalkboard sign, and who doesn't think about pumpkin spice when it comes to fall? And I love nothing more than a hot chocolate when the weather cools off, and a pumpkin spice hot chocolate just sounds absolutely perfect to me. But this recipe couldn't be any easier. All you need is a package of hot chocolate. Use some milk so it's a little bit creamier, and then add in some pumpkin spice mix. Yummy! I'd love for you to try it and tell me what you think. Oh, how cute is this? We have a little box with a happy fall pumpkin. You guys, sometimes I do not want to mess with things when they're just cute the way they are. How cute would this be on a tier tray or in a little vignette? I don't want to touch it. Look how fun. I don't even know if you can find these anymore at Dollar Tree. I actually used a couple of these and made like a bookend before. It's one of my favorite things. Still have it, still use it, love it. What am I gonna do with this one? Immediately, I knew I needed to pair these two items. So to start with, I just needed to pop off their little decorative pieces. Now, if you have a little extra glue hanging around, you can go in with like a hairdryer or a heat gun and heat it up just a little bit and then scrape that glue right off. With the paper being damaged, we're definitely gonna wanna spruce this up a little bit. So you just wanna pop this back out. All you need to do is gently press on the edges and it'll pop right out. And then pick a nude paper that you wanna go with. I just went with a very basic paper, just had these little doilies on it, but really it was just a neutral. You're just gonna put a thin coat of Mod Podge down, lay your paper on it. You can do a rough cut around it, but once it dries, the easiest thing to do is then sandpaper around it to get that really clean cut. And then you can go in with a little bit of super glue to reattach it to the box again. You're gonna glue both the arch and the box together, but for extra security, you can go in with an extra large popsicle stick and glue that onto the bottom, and that will give it a really good strong structure. The last thing is to add this little wooden piece. You can pick these up like at Hobby Lobby. They come in a pack of 4. I used this in a previous craft. It's already whitewashed. Add a little hot glue to that, pop it right in the center. Now this makes the perfect place. You can add flowers. I'm using it for a candle holder, and anytime I can do something to elevate my candle holders, it just makes it that much sweeter, and I think this looks absolutely stunning. Okay, a pack. Is that mainly blues and brown? Oh, so pretty. Seriously, okay, y'all gonna see what I'm seeing though, because I just don't think it's fair that I'm seeing all this and you're not. Hold for a second, please. There's like a glittery, dusty paper in here, but I don't even care. Look at that. But they're kind of all the same color tone. There's something in here that is very friendly to the other papers. I'll figure out which one it is. Oh, there it is. There's the culprit. You see it? That's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Board, look at that. I'm like glowing in the dark blue translucent powder all over my hands. And I don't even know where to wipe it. So we're gonna go a little old school here. We're gonna take this paper and we're just gonna rip it up in little pieces. And with the help of a paper bag, we're just gonna cut off the front of it and then take a little bit of Mod Podge, paste it down, and start pasting these little pieces randomly using all the different colors all over it until, oh yes, you're guessing it, we have about the size of and shape of a pumpkin. Now it's really important, not only do you want to make sure that you put enough of the Mod Podge down to stick them down, when you're done you want to make sure that you take the Mod Podge and go over it at the end and give it like a good top coat. After it dries, then you can cut it out. I'm just using a Dollar Tree pumpkin as its shape. I flip it over, trace it out, and then cut it out. And now we have a really fun mosaic looking pumpkin. We're not done yet. You're gonna need an 11 by 14 picture frame, and you can also get the poster board at Dollar Tree. It's cut to be 11 by 14. It makes it super easy. Grab a sheet of that. I personally like to pop that in front of the glass. The glass will add the weight, but you do want the pumpkin on the very outside because we have one more thing that we are going to do. So here I have some wire. It just happens to be some copper wire. So you're gonna take a piece of that and just wrap it around the stem a few times, as many times as you want to. And then I like to just give it a little twist at the end to keep it in place. I put 3 beads on one side and 5 beads on the other, and to keep them on, you just wrap it around a pencil or anything like that to create that little curly Q. Not only does it give it a nice design, but it keeps the beads so they don't slip off, and it is the perfect added touch. To secure that down, I just use some of Super Glue's foam mounting tape. It is like a double-sided tape, except for with foam. It has really good adhesion. How do you say that? Adhesion? Let me know. I'd love to know how you say that. Anyway, I put several pieces on the back. You just peel it off the backing, and then it just applied right to that poster board. I absolutely think this makes a great backdrop if you are into adding some blues into your fall decor, which I think blue coordinates so well with those autumnal colors and really helps to bring out a lot of those colors. I just think it looks stunning. Okay, these are some of my favorite things that Dollar Tree carries. They have these whiteboard tags. They also have them in chalkboard. Some of the best blanks that you can get for like your Cricut, or you can use stickers on them. So many possibilities. Grab them, snatch them. Oh, yes, love these. This is something I've wanted to do for a while, so I created a decal with my Cricut, but you can also use stickers or a Sharpie to create something like this. It just simply says, today I am grateful for, and then on the other one, it's 1 through 5 because I have 5 in my family, but you can also just leave it open or it doesn't really matter. It's just really about being mindful of the things that you're grateful for, especially this time of year. My plan is that throughout the day, we each write something that we are grateful for, so at dinner time, we can talk about it, and that we do this every day, especially during this time of year. I just love this idea. Because I removed the original twine that was holding the tags together, I did take a piece of rope and add in a piece of rope, and I chose to tie it in the front. I thought that actually looked the best and distracted the least. Now you could hang this up on a door. I chose to lay it on a tray with the dry erase marker nearby to make it super accessible and really, honestly, hopefully, so it will be used. I would love to know, do you have any different traditions that you do this time of year? I just think it's so fun to hear what different families do. Where did this come from? You guys, this has to be Dollar Tree. That's a Dollar Tree leaving, right? Yes, that's Dollar Tree's. Why have I never seen these? Anyone wondering what my Dollar Tree's like? But these are so cute! They are so cute! For this project, you want to start off by grabbing one of the wood panels from Dollar Tree. It's in the plaque section, and for $3, it's such a steal. And then you're going to give it a good coat of paint. For the inside, I went with a white, and for the frame, I went with a dark gray. I'm using Waverly chalk paint for both of these. Now, I wanted to add a little bit more interest to that frame, and so what I did is I grabbed a little bit more of that white paint in just a plastic bag. I wadded it up, and I dipped it right into that paint and then pounced to get off any extra paint, and then I went around that frame and created a nice fun texture and that contrast between that gray and the white, and I think it looks really fun. To finish it up, I created some decals with my Cricut. Again, you can always use some stickers, a Sharpie, a paint marker. It doesn't really matter. I just happen to have really bad handwriting, so this is the easiest way for me to do it. I just did Fresh Baked Daily and then used one of those cute little pies and just hot glued and put that right in the center, and then added $5 a slice. Oh man, the cost of everything is going up. So anyway, I think this turned out super adorable. Absolutely love it. I'd love to know what you think. If you enjoyed this today, here's another video I picked out for you. This has been so much fun. Thank you, Valerie. You picked out some fantastic items for me. Don't forget, check out the playlist in the description below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.